Hi, Jeremy.
The good wink.
Well, for all you know, it's just a blink.
But it wasn't. I see your whole face.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
How?
Because I saw your whole face. I don't know. Maybe your camera's just good.
Jeremy,
Brad.
why don't you welcome everybody to the Briggity Bro Bob's Big Time Podcast?
Bob's big time. We are big time. Who's big time? We are big time podcasting. This guy today in the mirror.
Did you?
No. Oh, good. I tricked you. You thought I really practiced that.
I was completely fooled.
I can tell.
I thought Jeremy was just spending hours on end going, Bro Bob's Oh, big time.
Like the echo you had going on there.
What echo?
You were doing
No,
echo
that was an effect.
from your mouth.
That's
Don't try
true.
to dupe our listeners.
That's true.
Don't try to dupe them.
Jeremy,
They're smarter than that.
why don't you catch all of our fantastic fans up on how your training's going?
It's going actually quite well.
Yeah?
I ran a quarter mile this week
Woo!
at the end of a track.
How
At the end of
fast?
a track,
How fast?
like 8:20 pace or something like that. I don't know. I threw down. I was throwing down. My athletes looked and said, "Holy moly, that is a true runner." I aspire to be exactly like that when I grow up. And I said, "You can get there. It's a lot of practice, but probably not because this is all talent."
But did you really?
I definitely said all of that. Yeah, I mean,
To
100%.
yourself?
I love bringing my athletes down to planet Earth and just letting them know that they'll never be as good as I am, or was, or even when I'm 90, they're not going to be as good as I am.
So did you put it on Strava?
I mean, I don't know. Did it load to Strava? Did you look?
No.
I didn't. I just saved it, and I'm assuming that it loaded to Strava.
So when I go on a Strava, it's just to see how many kudos I've gotten. Like the only time I will be on Strava is if I'm posting good runs.
So you haven't been on Strava for a while then?
Nope.
So no, I have done truly like this past week and the coming up week are going to be crazy busy. So I've truly not built in any time to do anything for myself. But I'll look. Lots of stuff is out. What are you doing over there, dude? I'm spilling my heart.
Are you?
And you're over there just messing with knickknacks. Just churlish, disrespectful.
Okay, hold on. Go.
You're churlish and disrespectful. And churlish. Did I say that? And disrespectful. But that's beside the point. Just got a lot going on. So no, I've not been the best version of myself fitness-wise. And I'm still not motivated. And I still think that part of that is due to my medication. But I'm working through it. I have gained weight. So that's some gaining that I've done. I've done some gains. I've got some gains going.
So you're packing on the LBs right now?
In the belly department.
Mm-hmm.
I went out and bought a suit today for prom because I've got to chaperone that. And I don't have any suits that fit.
Oh boy.
I tried on one that I bought, I don't know, 20 years ago. It definitely didn't work. It had shoulder pads and everything. It was looking good.
Your socks from 20 years ago probably don't even fit anymore.
Because of my fat feet. I don't know that I have socks from 20 years ago. They wear out. Socks do.
Mm-hmm.
They take a beating, especially when you weight as much as I do.
Friction.
A lot of it. A lot of it. But let's get off of me. Let's get on to you, Brad. How has your running been? Tell us about not even running, because I know it's not just been your running. It's been fitness.
Fitness.
Outside of fitting, DQ blizzards in your mouth.
Last night.
What else have you been doing? Yeah.
Still a ton of stair stepping.
That's nice.
Just step crazy.
So how many flights of stairs did you do this week?
I only did it once. I've been to the gym, I think 4 times, but I only did the stair stepper once. 104 flights in 20 minutes, though.
That's moving, dude. I mean, if you worked at a place that was that tall and you just took stairs every day, you know how fit do you know your legs, how good they would look? You'd be getting close to what my legs look like.
But skinnier.
My legs are good.
No.
I've been told my legs might be the best.
By who?
Not too muscular, definitely not skinny. Looking good. By almost, I would say, essentially anybody who's allowed to comment on my legs. People at work can't comment because that's sexual harassment. But people on the streets, they can. They stop me all the time when I wear my shorts. Like, dang, girl, them some legs. Like, bingo.
They call you a girl.
They don't even know how to address me. They are emasculated to a point where they feel like that. So then they in turn have to bring me down a notch by calling me girl.
So these are men calling you girl?
Because they feel like that, yes.
Because they feel like a girl.
Because of my legs, that's correct.
So they look at your legs and say, those legs make me feel like a woman.
Because their legs aren't as good. They are emasculated. My legs are so good, dude. I mean, I don't know how much clearer I can get with this.
And you've asked them, why are you calling me girl? And they say,
every time.
Sorry, your legs were intimidating, and it made me feel like a lady.
Bingo.
How many people have you confirmed this with?
At least 3 dozen. It could be higher. Probably is higher.
I don't believe you.
Like when I walk into Wawa, everybody stops and gawks.
I bet they do.
Like, oh my God.
You don't see many men in your physique wearing in halter tops.
I don't wear halter.
And bun huggers.
I should start rolling around in bun huggers. I think I can pull it off. I mean, my legs are really pacey right now.
Speaking of bun huggers, have you seen the new... It seems like all over social media, it's been specific to Team USA, because we live in the United States of America.
Of America?
So about all of the Nike countries for the Olympics, their Olympic uniforms.
What about them?
You've not seen any of these?
Is it good?
The women's is borderline pornographic.
Is it like thong almost?
Yes.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
I don't know that I would be comfortable wearing that. Not just because of the thong. That can't be very comfortable to run in.
Well, I assume you'd be competing under the men's banners.
Brad, I'm talking about as a woman. I would imagine that can't feel very good.
So if you were the lady that you're being catcalled on the streets from, You wouldn't feel comfortable showing off those ladylike legs in.
They're not. They're so manly that everybody else feels like a lady.
And so Nike has gone as far to say, because they've gotten so much backlash about the revealing nature of these bottoms.
I need to look this up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That the women can wear shorts over their uniforms.
How about you just come up with a different pair of bun huggers?
I'm guessing it's too late.
It can't be. There's still months.
Okay.
Come on. Nike is like a powerful company. They can figure this out. Don't just tell people to wear shorts over top. That's a cop out.
Or it's a
Get it right.
solution.
It's like, isn't it Nike who got like dinged for the baseball uniforms too?
They did how cheap they were?
Yeah, and the see-through and stuff.
Yeah.
Come on, Nike. What's wrong with you, dudes?
I mean, I think this is what happens when you get so close to the sun.
I mean, you just think you can do whatever you want. And now there's some pushback. Pushback. Push back. They're feeling it. But let me tell you, though, the new peg looks pretty thick. That was a dog.
Sure was.
Which one?
It's definitely cola. Oh boy.
It's Cola. Why is she barking?
So Jeremy, are you, now that we're off of the Nike tangent, are you ever going to start running?
Yes, Brad. It's busy. And I haven't made time.
And so you're going to start in the summer.
That's when we started last year.
And then you're going to say, it's too hot to train here.
It is too hot.
I can't run like this when I weigh 215 pounds.
It's right, Brad. But then I still did it, didn't I?
Did you, though?
I was getting up at like 4:30 in the morning so I could go for my runs. Yes.
So are you doing that again?
Maybe I'll get up extra early tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. It'll just be really early. Jesus. I mean, why not? There's no better time to start than now. Maybe I'll go tonight after our talk and just start running at night until it starts becoming too hot at night. And I go in the mornings.
When are you going to start that?
Tonight.
And your Achilles is back to normal. It's fine.
No, it's not. Not even close.
So how are you going to start training again?
I just do it.
What are you going to do to be able to start training again with your Achilles?
Give it some rest.
How much more rest does it need?
Apparently, what else am I supposed to do, Brad?
I don't know. Maybe see a doctor?
I don't want to go to a doctor because they're going to tell me I'm going to need surgery.
Out of here.
I have a feeling that they're going to have to tell me that I'm going to need surgery. I think something is wrong with like the sheath around my Achilles, and they're going to have to repair it.
They're going to repair the sheath?
Yeah. I mean, my Achilles is like a sword, and it needs a sheath. Yeah. Straight up.
So, because you're worried about the outcome that could help you start running more, you just say no.
But Brad, I don't want surgery.
So you don't want to run?
I do want to run. Look. I mean, at this point, truly, I'm almost going to ask if they could just amputate, and I could have bionic leg.
So you're going to go to the doctor?
Eventually.
When?
When I have time. This is a super busy time of year.
So if you had a heart attack, you'd just be like, oh, look, I'll get to that when I have time.
Not. That's my life or death.
This is your life or death.
How?
Jeremy.
Bradford.
Because you're a runner and that's it.
I can be something else.
Not on a running podcast.
I could be like the strength coordinator of the running podcast.
What?
I'll just start like lifting
what's your recommendation? Push-ups?
I can get there. Look, push-ups, sit-ups, like low push-up,
And then
half
everybody, including myself, would say the same thing. Hey, Coach Jeremy,
push-ups.
Jeremy,
Yeah,
Coach Jeremy,
yeah.
is this what you've prescribed to yourself and how you've stayed so healthy in your running career for so long? By
Half
doing
push-ups.
these exercises, the push-ups helped your Achilles stay
Oh,
healthy?
no, obviously not. I'll tell you, do some squats.
That's what you did to stay healthy?
No, I can't stay healthy if my Achilles is broken. Even the fittest person in the world can have a broken Achilles.
You could go to the doctor then.
But Abby Steiner had a bone spur.
I think what you're most concerned about is you're going to go to the doctor and they're like, nothing's wrong. Like, you're just.
Well, there's obviously something wrong, Brad.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? Have you seen the butt on my Achilles?
Your Achilles doesn't have a butt.
Look, this is what an Achilles is supposed to look like. You see my finger?
Okay.
My Achilles right here has a butt that protrudes from the Achilles. The other one is flat. This has a butt.
That's a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
It's a
See what I
tumor.
did there? It's not a tumor, Brad.
It's a tumor.
Then what are they going to do? Lop it off?
Radiation treatment? Chemotherapy?
For my Achilles?
Yes.
There's no tumor there, Brad.
We don't know because you won't go to the doctor.
It's probably scar tissue from all of the times that it's been trying to heal itself.
And so the solution is do nothing.
Maybe you can't do it. Maybe I will. What if they were to tell me that I can't run anymore?
Then at least you have an excuse. And then we can go about finding the search and the journey for a new co-host for me in the Briggity Bro Vibes.
But what happens here if that's the case and I say, look, running is life. Amputate.
Okay,
And then I can go and run.
great.
And I would never have to worry about my Achilles again on my right leg.
Except for the phantom pains.
Yeah, that's what I hear, yeah.
I could see you with like just below the knee amputation and still complaining. I can't run. My Achilles is so bad.
I would never say that.
It's basically what you're doing now.
It's not. I have an actual Achilles, Brad. And it actually hurts.
I haven't seen it hurt.
You saw me limping in DC.
Wait. No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. On the way back from the wharf, I was hobbling along.
And that was what did it?
What?
The jaunt down to the wharf?
No, it was the tape. So my Achilles was feeling okay. It was definitely like, I don't know, sore, but it wasn't hurt after the half. And it didn't it wasn't affecting. I could just feel that it was like strained a little bit, which was fine. But then when Elliot and I came out of the hotel on the way to the wharf the first time, and he and I took off after you guys, and I was wearing those stinking Vans.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I was done, my Achilles was on fire. And I was all of 15 meters?
Okay.
So since then, it has not been right.
You sure?
Yeah. Well, I know before the race it wasn't right, but it felt okay at the race.
What's Katie say? She's got to be in agreement that you should go to the doctor. Maybe to the hospital.
No, definitely not going to the hospital. That's dumb. It is not an emergency. Do you think I should go to the doctor, Katie? You said no? She thinks I should go to PT.
You have a really good back.
You have a really good back?
Guy. But he'll probably be emasculated with my Achilles, with my legs. I made her laugh. Bit her cheek. Because she knows it's true.
Because she was laughing at your legs?
No, she doesn't laugh at my legs. She loves my legs. That's the only reason she's with me.
Doubt it.
Katie, what's the only reason you're with me?
Achilles.
Did you hear that?
Your hairy butt?
She said my Achilles because she loves hearing about it.
I heard hairy butt.
He definitely didn't say hairy butt. I mean, maybe that's the second. That's second in the list of why she's with me. My hairy butt. So let's talk a little bit about running, though, outside of my Achilles. Parker Valby, crushing it. New collegiate record, 10K, 30-50. Boom. Only cross trains.
She
All she
doesn't
does.
only cross train. And if
Only
that's the
cross-train.
case, then you should be cross training.
Then I could run 30-50. That'd be awesome.
Yep.
I need to move my way. I need to move down to UF, go into with them and say, hey, look, I'm ready.
These lady legs are going to start training with the women's distance team.
Yeah. The lady legs are ready. I mean, 30-50 is fast for anybody.
Yeah.
That's really fast.
It's super. It's an NCAA record fast.
I'm aware. And how many American women have broken 31? Like 12?
I don't know.
Ever?
I've never researched that.
Something like that. 12 have ever broken 31, and she's now like the 13th or the 12th or whatever. I don't know. So it's crazy. That's pretty cool.
Maybe she's the 13th, 50th.
No. Is she going to run? Like, is she going to the trials? Is that the expectation, do you think?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Why wouldn't she?
I don't know. Maybe because she's a collegiate and she can't.
That's just blatantly false.
Against the rules.
What?
The rules. I don't know what to tell you. It's the rules, dude. If you are in college, you're not allowed, because of the possibility of you being too good, to go to the Olympics.
They don't want you showing up the professionals.
Yeah. Those guys would feel bad for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, I've been working and training and I'm being paid for this, and now I'm getting Parker Valby out here crushing my face.
How's your microphone?
I'm not using it today.
Okay.
First, my phone was like pretty low battery, and doing this podcast crushes a battery. Like if I'm at 90% when we start and I'm done, it's like 60%. I don't know why, but it just does.
Because you're FaceTiming for an hour?
This isn't FaceTime. This is like bigger than FaceTime, bro.
Bigger.
Big time.
Big time.
Big time.
You know what I've been doing running this week?
What's that? We never even got around to you. Like, what have you the only thing you said was that you did 103 flights of stairs.
104.
104. Apologies. How was your running? What did you do? I know you ran a couple times.
Well, I ran 45 minutes yesterday.
That's
just
fantastic.
Like, go out, listen to a podcast, and enjoy it.
Yeah.
But most importantly, I've been going to the gym. Typically, when I go to the gym and run, I wear my Stride footpod and record it on Garmin.
Yeah.
I've been not even wearing a watch to the gym.
Good.
And still running.
Garbage. Watch is garbage at the gym.
Not with the Stride footpod.
That's not what they say.
Who's they?
People.
What people?
Everybody. The same people who tell me about my legs.
The fake people.
How can they be fake if I have an interaction with them?
You don't have interactions with them, Jeremy.
Fred, yeah, I think you're just jealous.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should post pictures of our legs on our, YouTube and have them vote for which of the two legs is better.
TikTok.
TikTok. Do it. I'll send you a picture of my legs. And you're going to find something online. I know you. And you'll find some dude's legs who are just ripped to shreds and beefy as hell. And you'll add them in.
And paste them on mine.
Yeah. It'll look so natural.
Like those AI pictures I generated.
Dude, those things, we look good there, dude. We looked really good.
Do you think if you looked that good that you would just reevaluate your entire life and say, like, Katie, you're gone.
No, I don't think so. I would just walk around with my shirt off all the time.
Elliot, pretend you don't know me.
No, not at all.
I'll let you know when it's okay to acknowledge me as dad. But it won't be in public when I'm just wearing these shorty shorts.
And then at
tube
work,
socks.
I will wear like the tightest shirt, just like, and that will be like a draw for my school. Definitely enrollment would go up.
With who?
Guaranteed. The moms. The moms would want to come. I would go out, like they would put me out at car line duty every morning so that the moms could drive up and I would just like flex my pecs, like pop, 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 pop. Or I'll be like, down that way, ladies. Pull down. Like that. And it'll just be so good. Guaranteed. You don't think so?
So you wouldn't leave Katie, but you would be patting yourself on the back that you have moms enrolling at the school to see you at the student pickup line.
It would probably lead to a significant pay raise.
Because of the increased enrollment.
That's right. I would be the only advertisement they would need.
Come to this school and this is what our teachers look like?
Well, the teacher, I'd be the only one that they would care about.
So would you, if you couldn't
and then I would do
ever break 4 hours in a marathon, but you looked like that, is that a good trade-off?
Oh, man. Yeah, I think so.
You'd take the...
So 4 flat is still above average.
Okay.
And then I'd be way above average good looking. I mean, what would you change anything, Brad?
I mean, I'm in the process of it now. I'm probably 3 weeks away from just being...
Of course you are. Let's see, bud. Let's see. Just pull it off.
Just ridiculous. I've been going kettlebell crazy at home.
Yeah? How heavy is your kettlebell?
It's all about time under tension. It doesn't matter how heavy.
It definitely matters how heavy.
Nope.
All right, go get yourself a 3-pound kettlebell and let me know that your gains are as big as mine with a 50-pound kettlebell.
You don't have a 50-pound kettlebell.
I'll get one today.
Your Achilles would shoot right out of your asshole. Just there goes his Achilles, right out his poop chute.
How does that even connect? I don't understand.
But it would shoot so far up, it comes... I mean, you would either hiccup it out or shoot at your butt.
Right. Well, I doubt it would like stop and turn around and go the opposite direction.
Well, you better hope it will, or else it's going to kill you. It's going to shoot straight up and slap your brain.
I would die anyway. Perforated bowel.
Perforated bowel.
Yeah.
Like for airflow?
Oh my God. And also, I'm sure that it would hit some kind of artery on the way up as well. Perforated bowels are big time. Don't mess with those dudes.
Never had one.
For you, maybe. For other people, I'm sure it has.
Have you?
No, but I know that it's a thing.
Are you sure, though?
I mean, do a Google search. Perforated bowel syndrome.
Perforated
want to look at pictures.
bowel symptoms.
Yeah, not syndrome. I don't think that's a thing.
Bowel perforation. I mean, this sounds bad.
Yeah. He thought I was making it up.
I mean, it's an accident. It could happen from an accident, injury, or swallowing a foreign object, blockage of the small intestine, radiation therapy, some chemotherapy, drugs, a tumor in the wall of the intestine.
A popped Achilles. Is that in there?
No. So.
Well, I guess I would be the first.
So
you always doubt my knowledge, Brad.
So like you would trade being a good runner to just be jack shit ripped.
And be a good runner. You said 4 flat marathon. That's still a good runner. If I said, hey, man, I just ran a 4 flat marathon, people are like, damn.
So you would never want to qualify for Boston?
I would eventually. I would just stay at 4 flat until 4 flat became the qualification standard.
I don't think it's going to work that way, Jeremy.
Disprove me.
Okay.
I'm going to go to Russia. I'm going to start injecting my muscles with that synthol oil stuff.
Like that one guy? Yeah.
Dude, get my pecs, my what are these? Not my lats. What are these? Delts? These are delts. What are these? Those guys? I'll get those guys like super jacked. I'll just be walking around like this. And even if I flex, it doesn't change because it looks exactly the same. That's where I'm going. And then run a 4 flat. People are like, dang. Beefy McBeeferson over here just ran 4 flat for the marathon.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you wouldn't do it?
Again, I'm going to be able to run sub 2 and look like that in another 3 weeks.
Brad, you couldn't run sub 2 for 14 miles.
Yeah, I could.
Nope.
So what are we going to bet on this?
I'm not betting anything. I'm just telling you.
You're telling me I can't do it. I'll go do it.
In 3 weeks, sub 2 for 14 miles.
Easy. Yep.
How much mileage have you done since our marathon?
A lot.
Or half marathon?
Not much. But a lot.
A lot?
Yep.
Not much, but a lot.
That's exactly right.
What the hell does that?
So what do I get for running 14 miles in sub 2?
What kind of mileage pace does that come out to?
I don't know.
Look it up.
Let's see.
120 into 14 is like 9 flats. You could probably do that.
Easy.
Huh. 15 miles.
Well, you can't just keep moving the number until it's impossible.
15
I mean, at some point, you're just going to be saying, try running 30 miles in under 2 hours. And I'm going to say, I'm going to need more than 3 weeks to train for that.
All right. You run 30 miles in under 2 hours, and I will give you 10 years to do it.
Easy.
All right. I will give you $1,000 of today's money, whatever that comes out to inflation, if in 10 years you can run 30 miles in under 2 hours.
Okay. That's a bet.
Okay.
I should mark this right here. Mark clip.
Mark it.
Got it.
30 miles, Brad, in 2 hours flat.
Easy.
Can't wait. And you will be, at that time, 55 years old.
And I get $1,000.
Yeah, but whatever, and then whatever you added on. So whatever that would be with inflation.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll probably be $1,010 because I should be able to do that next year.
Cannot wait, dude. You're going to be so crushing it then. I mean, world records, here you come. I mean, that's world record for the marathon, for the half marathon, for the 10K.
Well, I'm going to blow right through the marathon finish shoot. Like kicking away medals, throwing the hands, get out of the way, and just keep running.
What marathon are you going to do this? Boston?
That's a good question. It would need to be a big race because I'm gonna have so many sponsors that I'm gonna look like a NASCAR driver.
I think London
London. That'd be good.
or Chi-Town.
What if they start all of the runners? You know how they do those races where, like Austin Marathon for a charity, that their charity runner starts last,
Yeah,
and everybody, like for everybody that he passes, is some amount of money to charities.
that would be awesome.
So I start 4 miles before the start line.
Yeah.
And just once everybody's gone,
I mean, you would ultimately catch the last runners within 2 miles of theirs.
I know.
You'll hit 6
but
miles by the time they hit 2.
what would they would need to do is they would just have to have a Bradford lane.
That's what I was saying.
Not Lang. Bradford Lane.
A Bradford Lang.
Yeah. A Bradford Lang lane.
Yes.
Or Bradford Lang lane. And it would be like a police escort, just motorbikes full tilt.
What do you mean? Motorbikes would have, they couldn't even do it with a regular bike. The
No
regular
way.
bike rider might not be able to keep up.
Nope.
I mean, maybe if we got like the Tour de France winner out there, they could probably
do it. It would have to be electric, because I don't want to suck on his carbon emissions. And 2, they would need to be far enough ahead that I'm not drafting, which is hard at these speeds.
Yes, 100%.
Because like 100 meters, I'm still picking up some. It's like being behind a semi truck. Like that's a lot of turbulence back here.
So 30 goes into 120. It's 4 flat miles. That's 4 flats per mile, Brad.
And
I can't wait for this to happen. When do you think you're gonna run your first sub 4 minute mile? Because it hasn't happened yet.
Probably London.
When do you think you have to at least prove that you can run 1 mile at your supposed 30-mile pace?
I mean, I think that's the beauty of this sport.
Yeah.
It really is. So think of all the storylines that would go into this.
Okay. You want me to write it up?
And you know who the title sponsor would be?
Puma.
No.
Nike. They would give you bun huggers that give you essentially just a thong.
It would be our workout video.
Yes. See? I like it. See, you're the businessman in our relationship. I like it.
Yeah, so that would be the title sponsor, and then what if then all of the other sponsors, it wasn't like energy gels or sports companies, it was all like libido products, Viagra, Hims.
Condom companies, Trojan.
Yep.
I think they could probably make you a thick outfit.
Probably wouldn't breathe well.
I mean, we'll just poke holes in it.
That's not a very effective latex condom then.
But we're not asking you to impregnate anybody or not with this.
I don't think running in a condom is a
body condom.
I don't think that's a efficient way to run.
But it will zip you through the wind, though.
What?
It'll zip you through the wind because it's like no drag. Tight fitting.
So you think your penis is more aerodynamic with a condom on?
Brad, I don't even know what's wrong with us right now, dude.
So you think it becomes aerodynamic?
Yeah.
Like a torpedo.
How imagine you would run with your head down, and the reservoir would just be sticking up off the top of your head, cutting in the wind.
You've got so much forward lean.
What I'm thinking though is that they could probably come up with some kind of like coating to make it anti-friction, so that the wind would just roll off of you. That's what I'm thinking. And they could even release a new product based around you, the Bradford Lang, like the Bradford Lang
Running
variety.
condom.
Yeah. Yeah, the Bradford Lang running condom. Ripped for her pleasure.
Just for their pleasure.
For whose pleasure? Your pleasure?
Their
Ripped for
pleasure.
your pleasure.
Anybody's pleasure.
But yours in particular, because you're the one wearing it. I don't think you're going to be running into anybody to give them pleasure.
But you said it was for her pleasure.
And it looks good. Well, you're right. It could be anybody, truly.
There.
I apologize. I apologize. I was insensitive.
We're just getting started, and now you're trying to get us canceled.
Sorry. The Bradford Lang running condom, ripped for their pleasure, with special lubricant that makes you extra aerodynamic. And the largest reservoir tip of any condom. Hands down.
That you run in.
Or any condom. I don't know of any condom that would have a larger one.
What other sponsors could we get with this book deal?
Oh, the book deal? I mean, Random House probably would want to be part of this.
Random House?
Yeah, books, dude.
Do they do
Like
pornography workout books?
It's not porn.
I know, but it's alluding
sensual.
to.
It's sensual.
It's adjacent.
Penguin. Penthouse, possibly.
What is Penguin?
Penguin Publishing. Penguin Books. You need to read more, Brad. Big time.
Big time.
I don't know. Like, I would imagine, ooh, you know what? The stair climber that you use as your cross training.
Yeah.
Like, we need to get them on.
Arc.
Is that what it is?
No. It's just Stairmaster, and then Arc is the...
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Jazzerciser.
The Jazzerciser, is that the official terminology and name for it?
Yeah.
I'm getting excited. I would imagine, like, probably Ford would want to probably sponsor us to get us cars to go there.
No, it'd probably be electric motors.
They have the Ford Mustang. Electric.
That's going to be the pace car in the Bradford Lang lane?
Yeah, I think so. Or is there a better one? Tesla? Rivian?
I thought it was going to be a motorcycle.
Or what Harley makes an electric motorcycle, or they did for a while.
Bingo.
You know what I've been really, really looking at, Brad?
Hold on, wait, let me guess.
You will not ever guess.
Thinking about mini trucks.
Yes!
What? I just guessed that?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
No way.
Did I tell you this before?
No.
Wait, are you serious?
You were not thinking of mini trucks. I could have said anything. You would have just said yes.
No, I swear to God.
Come on, Jeremy.
my video viewing like on YouTube, I will show you my.
No.
I just watched the whole video on how to import them.
I've been watching videos on mini trucks.
No, you haven't.
Dude, listen, here's the problem. For you to get from Virginia Beach or Norfolk to my house would take you like 3 days because it only goes 45 miles an hour.
I know.
But you could probably do it on a tank of gas.
I know they get like 40 miles
It's
per
crazy,
gallon.
dude.
So good. And
Just
they're so
thinking
cool.
about you and me, mini trucks, like totally
And
guessed
they're
it.
expensive. Like you can go all in on a mini truck, getting it from Japan to here.
$8,500.
Less than that.
Less
like
than
$6
that.
grand. Yes.
You've blown my mind with the mini truck.
Dude, are you serious? I didn't tell you about mini trucks earlier.
No.
How did you know?
You and I don't know. When I was driving to go get my Dairy Queen yesterday.
Right now, Brad, because if this is true,
It's
I'm gonna lose my
mind-blowing.
mind.
Yeah, I know.
It's
so
true.
Listen, I was driving to go get Dairy Queen last night for the kids and myself. Steph didn't want any. And I was driving down and I was like, just out of nowhere, boom, mini trucks.
No, you did.
Yes, and then I was just like,
What?
I need to start looking, and then I started watching YouTube videos of people that have bought mini trucks.
Yeah.
They're borderline completely impractical.
Yeah, but they're so cool.
They are so cool. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Are you serious?
What?
Are you pulling my leg right now?
Oh my God. What are the chances?
I mean,
this is why every time somebody says, guess what I'm thinking of, I always say, don't say it. I actually want to guess it.
No, Brad, you're making this up now.
Making
I
what
must
up?
have told you. I must have told you yesterday or something.
When?
I don't know. When we talked?
So, Jeremy, you're saying you wouldn't even remember telling me about this. The only way you wouldn't remember is because we've never had the conversation.
But there is no.
I know, it's crazy. But I mean, this is what happens when you get into the Briggity Bro Bob's Big Time Podcast.
Mini trucks.
Mini trucks.
That could be a new YouTube channel.
And we could brand it.
The Briggity Bro Bob's Mini Truck Podcast. Big
Time Mini Truck Podcast.
Big time. That's the ticket.
I know. This is wild.
I'm almost like, but the thing is, I'm almost like leaning towards like a van. The vans are pretty sick.
A minivan? I haven't even looked at that.
The mini truck version of the mini truck version of the van version of the mini truck.
I've never even looked at it.
So you're making shit up now.
No, I look at mini trucks. I don't say look up mini truck vans.
Yeah, they're the same thing except for they're a van. Yeah, and that you can fit 4 people in them.
We could use that for the Palmetto 200.
The Palmetto 70, just the 2 of us.
Mini truck van. 4x4.
Some of them are.
It would barely hold a lawn chair in the back.
No, they're a lot bigger than they look. I would take out the back seat and just have all that space. But it's like covered.
Would you though?
Yeah, dude.
What would you buy? The Daihatsu?
No, I would get a Suzu.
A Zuzu?
Or a Suzuki. A Suzu. Or a Suzuki.
A Suzu?
A Suzu.
A Zuzu?
A Suzu.
A Suzu.
A Suzuki.
A Suzuki.
I don't know. I have to look it up. I just watched a video of a guy who had to go through all of these steps to get it imported in.
Mm-hmm.
And he got some really inexpensive, like $200 for a whole set of rims with wheels.
Yeah.
Like tires.
What?
They look sick. You got to mod it out.
I mean, if we're driving mini trucks, yeah.
Yeah.
I still can't believe that I guessed it.
I can't either. I think that something's going up. I think that I've told you already.
What?
I swear, because this just doesn't seem right. There is zero chance that we have not had a conversation about mini trucks where you just guess mini trucks.
So how many people have you had conversations with that you wouldn't remember
I told
talking
my
to me
mom.
about it?
Did my mom call you?
Your mom called me. What are you talking about? She doesn't even have my phone number.
I told her about it. I've told Katie. Did Katie text you just as I was telling you?
Yes. Katie texted me.
Show me a video you've watched. Pull up your history, your watch history.
My watch history? Yeah. Here.
Yeah.
YouTube. Daihatsu Hijet Cargo Mini Truck Startup. Look at that.
What? Dude.
Look at this. Look at this history. It's not what you think.
Those things are so sick, man. I desperately want to have a mini truck.
This is just next level how much that I know that I don't even know that I know.
Yeah.
Like I might know like crazy physics. I might be the smartest person in the world.
Possibly. I think Katie would get behind me getting a mini truck in lieu of having a motorcycle.
I think you're equally prone to dying in either.
True. But the mini truck can only go like 45.
Which means somebody's going to run you off the road at 80.
Right. I mean, I guess it would have to take like back roads.
You would basically be an Amish person. Cars are just blasting around your horse and buggy.
Unless I did a motor swap.
I don't think you can fit that big of a motor in there.
No, but I'm thinking that you could probably get like a sport bike, like motorcycle engine, because the engine that comes in it's only like 40 horsepower. If you get like a 100 horsepower like motorcycle engine, those aren't that big.
See, I think you've been thinking about this way longer than me. Like I just said, oh, those are cool.
I've only been thinking about it for like 3 days.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Like I go all in.
And I guessed it.
Yeah.
We should get mini truck tattoos.
If we had mini trucks, I would definitely get one.
But what if you had a van and I had a truck?
It would be sick. We could get I would get a van tattoo right here. Like, how sick would that be?
Motoring along.
Yeah, dude.
I still can't believe that I guessed it.
I can't either.
What? What?
Brett, just please tell me that you're not really like cheesing me right now.
Cheesing you?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
That's what we say for teasing.
Who's we?
Elliot and me. He's been saying cheesing since he was like 2 years old. That you're cheesing me.
And you say it back to him.
I'm not cheesing him, no.
So it's just Elliot to you.
What?
You said we say it to each other, which means at some point you're like, Elliot, quit cheesing me.
Yes.
What's he cheesing you on?
Whatever he wants to cheese me on.
When was the last time he cheesed you?
Probably today.
And you said, quit cheesing me?
Yeah, he probably came down and said, Dad, I pooped my pants. And like, stop cheesing.
No cap.
No cap. Maybe I'll get a mini truck tattoo right here.
I think you should.
That would look cool.
Just for the fact that I guessed it, you need the tattoo.
I agree. Maybe I'll get a mini truck tattoo right here and a mini van truck tattoo right here.
Good call.
Or vice versa. Because maybe I'll get both.
Yeah. Well, Jeremy, this can't...
Are you kidding me right now?
This can't be topped.
Seriously.
This can't be topped.
It can't be topped. I might have to come visit you in my mini truck when I get one.
Maybe we'll meet halfway in mini trucks.
And go headlong at each other at 10 miles an hour.
It'll take a day and a half to meet.
That's right. We'll time it. We'll plan it out. We'll meet somewhere halfway.
Wow. You know what
Mini
we
trucks.
won't have to do much planning for? Gas stations.
That's right. Not even one. There and back.
Maybe one.
Maybe one.
All right.
All right, Brad. Well, that's a way to end.
Fuck,
Truly,
dude.
mini trucks.
Nailed it. Don't ever count me out. Like you said, guess what? Don't even think about starting. I know that you wanted to start. Like I could see you just like, don't do it. Let me guess.
How did you guess?
I was looking at mini trucks and said mini trucks. God. Just the Briggity Bro Bobs are back, baby.
Back.
You just bought yourself another week.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, bud. Love you.
All right, dude. Hey, I love you, man.
This was another pathetic episode.
Let's mini trucks, baby.